Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, and if it goes offline again, I'm just gonna go to bed because like it's not really worth it. Hello, sorry about that. The connection in my house is just so awful. Okay, so what were we doing before that happened? Like, what were we doing before the connection cut out? I need to be reminded. And who's here still? That's what I'm wondering. One more time. I'm gonna teach one last time. The people will hear from you one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. Oh yeah, we're talking about Life is Strange. Undertale traps. I mean, sometimes people draw Frisk as like a feminine guy, but like, I don't think many characters in Undertale can be considered traps. I mean, Chara, Chara too, because like Chara and Frisk are very similar in design. But hold on, is it offline again? I swear to God. What if You never know. Like, you wouldn't know unless you like you never see her like she could be a guy. You don't know that. Like, that's a good point. We would never know. It's a secret to everybody, man. Hold on, I'm also checking Twitter. So anyway, so Life is Strange. Her name is Ariel. Wait, what? What's going on? Okay, anyway, so Life is Strange. I know like the general plot of it. Like, there's that whole. Have you seen the fan art of her with the huge flopper? The fan art? Don't you mean like the many pieces of fan art? Because like people are fascinated with Fuda, but like it's whatever. Like I would rather not see that, but like you do you, I guess. Arial is a font. Yeah, I know. So is that like related to the Skelebros? IMO, Frisk and Kara, Chara, Kara. I'm gonna pronounce it all four ways every single time, by the way. Are girls. They can be whatever you want. They can be whatever gender you want. That's how they work. And same with Nico. Yeah, I mean, I see them both as boys because like I find he easier to type than she, and I talk about the Undertale a lot, so it's just easier to reference them as that. But it's like that's just because I'm lazy. So yeah, I know like Life is Strange spoilers, I guess, because like I heard a plot summary from my friend, and I know the ending kind of involves like you know, the classic choice, like, needs of the many, do they outweigh the needs of the few? Kalachara, papyra. Do the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or AKA one person? But like, spoilers, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna compare that to some other game, but that's a spoiler. Kill that asshole. Jeez. Are the main character and are the main character and Chloe like lesbians? I think I saw like footage from the game that implied that they were, but I don't remember. And Eliza's, yeah, he really did sound like all, I'm like, human. No, it's, yeah, I can't even do it. Like, it sounded like Skeletor with like a sore throat, like, press C for dating hard. It was a very unique, voice for Papyrus, but I enjoyed it a lot, and she seemed to like Papyrus a lot. I think he was the one who made her laugh the most, which is cool. Oh my god, I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention. Dude, oh my fucking god. Eliza played my Undertale Eliza played my one-shot piano covers on stream. Once she was done with Undertale, she played them on stream. Because Superstar Saga, who was watching it, he's not here right now, otherwise I would thank him so much right now if he was here. But Superstar Saga, he recommended it to her. Like, she was done with the game and she decided to take a break. she was like, "Hey, Eliza, you should check out these one shot piano covers by this guy named Xiao Andy." And she actually fucking pronounced my name right. She was like, "Xiao Andy," and I was like, "What? You didn't say Chow? What?" Like, only like pretty much the only other YouTuber who's pronounced my name right is man on the internet. Like, a YouTuber who didn't know me. Because, like, Jacob can pronounce my name right because he's my friend. But, like, she pronounces my name right, and then she fucking plays my piano covers on stream while she talks about whatever. It's like, holy fuck. I know Night Margin, like, retweeted my covers and, like, said they were beautiful and stuff, but, like, that's one thing. Like, actually having the head developer of One Shot play your covers on a stream, like, live for, like, an audience of, like, 35 people, like, I was driving out of the parking lot of my school, right? And I had my phone connected to the Bluetooth speakers in the car, and I was like, it was connected to the Twitch, to the Twitch audio of Eliza's stream, and I heard my cover of 11th Hour along with her talking. I was like, oh, my phone must be glitching and playing multiple audio at once, whatever. So I shut off the radio so I could focus on leaving the crowded parking lot. And then I get notified on Discord when I'm in the parking lot of Denny's saying, like, "Hey, Andy, she's playing your covers on stream." And I literally fucking, like, screamed and, like, fell to the ground, like, fell onto the pavement of Denny's. Like, my friend was there, so, like, it was mostly just as, like, it was mostly just, like, as it was a little bit of an exaggeration to make her laugh, but, like, I was, like, fucking, I could not believe it. I thought I was, I like, screamed and, like, died, like, holy fuck, I still can't believe that actually happened. Like, people might think I'm overreacting, but, like, dude, like, wow. And then afterwards, I tweeted out to her, like, in replying to one of her tweets saying, like, "Oh, thank you so much for playing my covers. It means a lot to me." And she's like, "Oh, they were beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die." What route should you take? She did not kill a single monster, but that might have been because the chat persuaded her not to. B pants. Chloe's an ass. You'd have stolen. What the fuck? You saw the screenshot, so you can choose to kiss. Oh, that's from you're talking about Chloe. When did Man on the Internet mention you? It was in the Q&A stream. I submitted a couple of questions, and they actually said Xiao Andy, and I was like, oh my god, you. And then one time, Alias Conrad Coldwood actually appeared. Like, what the fuck? Like, how does that even happen? I am blessed. I am #blessed, dude. Xiao, because I like how it sounds. It is kind of fun, like Zhao Cow. Hitler Run. Did you get the true ending? She did not make it very far in the game. She got past Papyrus, and then she took a break for the day. She's going to continue playing it next week, Friday, same time, 7 p.m. EST. Tune in. She wouldn't have made it through the game in one sitting. Even I didn't make it through the game in one sitting. The first time I played it all the way up to the one puzzle in Hotland, where you have to you shoot around in the vents and, like, you press buttons that change the direction of the vents. I got stuck on that puzzle and I stopped playing after, like, several hours. And then I completed the rest of the game in one sitting after that. She got to Papyrus's date. Yep, she finished dating Papyrus, had a lot of fun with that, and then she stopped. And then she listened to my covers while talking about, like, one-shot development and stuff. Now, all I need to do is get Toby Fox to listen to one of my covers, and then I will have a happy life. Oh, man. Metaton's fab battle. But she is on the path to pacifist. I was very nervous that she'd kill, like, the first Frogget, but I think Toriel, Toriel's presence was enough to make her spare it, and then, like, she was gonna kill Toriel, but the chat told her not to, and, like, you know, usually I'm really against the chat telling someone how to play a game, but, like, in that case, I kind of think it's justified, because, like, I don't want Eliza to have to play the entire game over just because of one thing. Like, I know that is kind of the point of Undertale and the whole neutral route resetting into a pacifist route, but, like, it's fine. Like, she did kill the dummy, though, which sucks. When she noticed me, I let out a high-pitched squeal. Eek! Eek! A mouse! um, yeah. Who else have I been noticed by? I've been noticed by the Batesy. He's a great guy. One of my favorite YouTubers. He's awesome. Uh, I'm friends with Jacob, which is pretty cool. Um, I have not been noticed by Mortis Ghost. That is quite unfortunate. um, Chris Jericho, one of the best WWE wrestlers like of all time, I think, retweeted one of my tweets because I praised I made like a funny like comment about about a music video he was in, and he retweeted it because like he's in a band and he's great. I played Uncharted one time and then I was done. I didn't get the true ending and I didn't play it again because the whole community is saying how I should play it. That is kind of unfortunate. Like, when I'm always telling you like this is how you should experience Undertale. If you play it another way, you're wrong. Oh. Like, there's no right way to play Undertale. Like, I'd prefer if you played the true pacifist route because that's how you get the most experience out of it. But it's like, you do you. I'm not the boss. Hello, mini bro. I've played 250 hours of Undertale and still find new dialogue. Mortis got something to me on the Discord. What Discord? Like the off Discord? Is Mortis Ghost? Is that the actual Mortis Ghost on there? Like, I'm not sure if it is. That was my ending. Killing every boss and then the small dog takes it. Yeah, that's literally God. So like they're in good hands. I still find new dialogue. I mean, that's what r/datamine underminers is for, right? They just like they data mine all of Undertale and try to find like cool stuff. Did you know that recent update, naming your character Gaster, before it would crash the game, now it only resets your game to the title sequence. Is Gaster like coming to life? I don't know, man. I mean, it's probably because like in the PS4 version you can't really crash the game, so they're just trying to make it like so there's no differences between the PC and the PS4 version, but like still it's interesting, I think. The ultimate Beppis. I went neutral, true pacifist, and now I'm doing genocide. I have never done genocide. I'm not going to do genocide. I'm never going to do genocide, and I have never even killed a single monster in Undertale. And I don't want to, because that is bad. Gaster is a trap. I'm just imagining Gaster in like a dress and like this really nice like a really nice like tutu or something. Who the fuck is Gaster? He's like a really character, I guess you could call him. Like, I don't know. It's whatever. Like, he's cool character. He was like erased from existence and stuff. I got on your stream in about 2 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to end it because I wanted Eliza to get attention, dude. I've been spoiling the end of Genocide. I've been spoiling everything in Undertale before I even played it. There was like nothing new besides maybe Omega Flowey. Still wondering where the big fuzzy guy is. You'll see. And Battle Against True Hero, great track. Please listen to it when it actually plays in the game because it's great. You know, you get ducked on by Sans, the sped up version of Dog Song plays. That is saying that the only dog or god is helping Sans out. I talked about this with my friend. We basically agree that like the dunkage was so powerful that even God himself was impressed because like the annoying dog is the master of annoying people and being like a troll, right? But like Sans' trolling and like annoyingness was enough to make God himself be like, "You done did good, kid." Is he the well, I mean that's like a fair comparison, I guess, but like an actual character in the game, not like a fan creation, because like there's a few lines of dialogue and stuff relating to Gaster in the actual code and everything, so like yeah, I guess that's a comparison you could make. He's like creepypasta-ish, except like he's really actually interesting. I don't want to be spoiled in the music. I want to experience all the emotion. It's almost all I have left for Genocide that I know the existence of, at least. I don't think I'd be able to handle Genocide, honestly. It would destroy me. Especially after playing One Shot and hearing its message about like the nature of video games and stuff. Herobrine is a spooky trap. Pretty hot. I found him once and now he haunts my dreams. Because Monster Kid surprised me. Couldn't touch him. Poor Monster Kid though. I remember Omni, the YouTuber, he was playing Genocide and he was like completely shocked that you had to kill Monster Kid. Like you had to fight Monster Kid. Like he was just like, like he kind of knew that killing Papyrus was coming. It's like, well, how could you avoid that? But when he saw Monster Kid on the bridge, he was like, "Yo, what's up, my bro?" And he's like, he did not think you had to kill him. Like he thought like you wouldn't kill an innocent, right? Like you wouldn't kill this kid who was just following you around. But then like when like Frisk / Chara took a step forward towards the Monster Kid, like he was just like, you could see his eyes winded, his mouth open. He was like, "No, like come on, this game couldn't even let me say like spare one person," which is kind of funny because he could have spared him if he wanted to. That's what genocide does to your brain. But like, yeah, that's a sad moment. Had to get the square mind type tiles. I wouldn't mind genocide because I didn't get attached to the characters, especially Sans. Well, I mean, you didn't play the whole game, so I mean, it's fair that you didn't play the true ending, quote unquote. But like, I feel like you would need to play it before you can pass judgment on any of that. But I prepared myself mentally for Papyrus, metaphorical monster, since literal, yeah, that's something that always gets brought up in the comment section of Undertale genocide tracks. Killing Hugo and Off is far worse than killing Monster Kid, or what? Killing Hugo, spoilers, by the way. Spoiler warning, jeez. But whatever, I already said it. So, killing Hugo wasn't that bad because, like, I already knew. I'd gotten all of Off spoiled pretty much. But, killing Hugo wasn't that bad. But it was pretty sad. And The Race of 1,000 Ants is a really good track. My friend who went into Off completely blind, though, like, she was fucking devastated by the Queen, and she was also devastated by Hugo. Like, she was just like, no, like, fuck, my emotions are destroyed. And like, yeah, it's a powerful moment, man. Do you think Toby's gonna make another game? Who do you think Susie is? I think Susie is an intentional attempt at misdirection. Like, Toby just threw that in there to fuck with people. I wouldn't be surprised. Off as a genocide sort of thing. Don't answer that. Also, thanks for the spoiler warning after already saying it. Whoa, no spoilers, Direct Cost. He just said no, don't answer it. You think Toby's gonna make another game? I mean, maybe. He did. Whatever he makes is gonna get compared to Undertale, which sucks. But like, whatever. I don't care much because at the end of the day, they're just ones and zeros. That's a message that's a sentiment I strongly disagree with, but I don't know, do you guys want to hear me rant about that? Because ranting about stuff doesn't really change people's minds. It just really reinforces your own viewpoint about things and people who agree with you. But like, that is something I feel very strongly about, and that's a message that One Shot talks a lot about. The idea of video game characters being more than just ones and zeros, but like, it's whatever. That kind of destroys the story. I don't know which thing are you talking about? The Off thing or the ones and zeros thing? I can just put them in the recycling bin. I don't like that. I don't like that viewpoint at all. Fictional characters in movies, books, and games change your life and who we are. It's best we treat them with respect. That's part of the reason why I think One Shot, in terms of handling morality, like, Undertale is a great exercise in video game morality just simply because it gives you the option not to kill everything in your way. Like, it's kind of funny that literally the only thing that the thing that elevates Undertale about so many other games is it literally just gives you the option, hey, you don't have to kill people. Like, it's kind of funny that we're this far in gaming history and it's like a novel thing that you don't have to kill things. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, like, Undertale handles that, but it's kind of a rudimentary thing. Like, even though I love how it handles morality, and like, I think having violence and your choices matter is great, but I think One Shot handles the very core, like the core message of video game morality way better, just in terms of the message it gets across, which I won't spoil in case any of you haven't played it yet, but like, it's a really good message, and I think it's really important. BT from Titanfall 2, I don't know who that is, but if they made you care about them, then that's really impressive then. Treating something like Mario characters as ones and zeros is fine, but if characters of death like Undertale, well, you can't, dude, if Saga was here, he would fucking slap you, because like, characters from like Super Paper Mario, no, He hates Super Paper Mario. Characters from like Paper Mario or Super Mario, like Mario and Luigi, like I'm pretty sure those characters have a lot of depth too. I mean, I guess, cause like for a while after playing One Shot, like even just killing faceless enemies in Hotline Miami made me feel kind of bad, cause like, you know, the message of One Shot kind of runs counter to that. But like, I guess the bottom line is that if the game is presenting the character as something you should care about, you should care about them. But if the game is presenting them as something you shouldn't care about, then you shouldn't really care about killing them. Although in Skyrim, I try to go out of my way to not kill anything that isn't outright hostile. Like I'll avoid killing giants and stuff. And my last rampage through a town was like years ago, so I don't know. It's complicated. And it's a fucking robot. What's the problem with caring about robots? Robots are cool. Doesn't matter how they're made. If you choose to see them as remote and animate, that destroys the feel of it just as much as seeing a book character, just words. Yeah, the whole debate about how you should view a fictional character and stuff, like that's touched upon in One Shot a lot. And it's something I've thought about a lot. And yeah, it's important to me. Goombas don't really have any complex personality. What about like Goombella and stuff, like named Goombas who are like important to the story of like Super Mario or whatever, like Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario and all that. I cried at the end of the Green Mile. Is that like that's a movie, right? Well, yeah, because Mario is mental. Mario is a communist. Still get sad. I don't know what happens at the end of Super Mario Galaxy. It's like I think Rosalina like creates a new galaxy or something. I don't remember. I think my friend put it really well. Something like, you know, human beings. Human beings are sacks of flesh and water and blood and like sacks of flesh and water and blood, just like video game characters are ones and zeros, and just like book characters are just words. But like there's some intangible quality that makes these walking sacks of flesh and blood and water like matter and like make them like have sentimental value and like mean something and like have a life of their own and like a soul and a spirit and everything. So who's to say that we shouldn't treat just ones and zeros or just words the same way? Like, not to say that, you know, you should treat a video game character as if they're real and like get a body pillow of them and like make out with them and shit. Like, that's crossing the line. But like treating a video game character, especially an important one with a lot of depth and personality that the game wants you to care about, treating them with respect and like, you know, treating them like the creator of the game wanted you to treat them, and not like going out of your way to terrorize a video game world just because they're quote unquote not real. Like that should be the standard. I think like morality in video games matters, and I think that's just, yeah, that's my spiel. Close Andy, but it's not quite as simple as that, Andy. NES Mario games where they're literally just pixels. I mean, everything is just pixels in video games, right? I know what you're talking about though, but like I guess, yeah, I do see your point where like it's kind of hard to care about a video game character if they don't have a personality and the game doesn't want you to care about them. But like Andy, I said, Andy, I said Andy twice, Andy. I don't think video game characters are important, just have an existential crisis. That's good, I like that. Yeah, thank Andrew or Andres Arancio. He's fun. He's a cool guy. We talk. Okay, so basically, here's something funny I pointed out to my friend Andrew. How many of you guys before? This is important to the thing I pointed out. How many of you guys know about the animation / song called Me Me Me? It's spelled like hold on, like me exclamation point me exclamation point me exclamation point. It's spelled like that. How many of you guys know about this animation? It was pretty like big on the internet a while ago, like a couple of years ago, I think. I've heard of it. So like, it's kind of funny because Me 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 and One Shot, these two completely different things. Like One Shot is this pure, innocent like game about this like cute cat boy girl whatever, and like it's wholesome and shit. And Me 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 is this like lewd, licentious, like really Ekai, I guess is the appropriate word, because it's like an anime thing, animation, and it's like really really trippy and weird and stuff. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, both Me and One Shot, their messages are basically, they're on the opposite sides of the same spectrum. One Shot is all about accepting that you can care about video game characters, like they're important as you make them out to be. Fictional characters do matter if you let them matter. While Me is saying yes, they matter, but don't let them take over your life and ruin everything. Because like if you don't want to watch the video, which I don't blame you for, because like it's really weird, but the core message of Me is about like this guy who like basically gets addicted to like fucking hentai or something, like this anime like character, basically, like whatever, this really lewd and like suggestive anime character basically like replaces his girlfriend. It's kind of like metaphorical and kind of like I don't think it's supposed to be taken literally, but I think like basically like the relationship between him and his girlfriend and like his real life situation starts to fall out of control because like he's just losing himself in this like fake world, basically. And it's basically the logical conclusion of like, care about video game characters, care about fictional characters, but don't care about them as much as real life, because that's taking it too far. To me, morality doesn't matter in game. If you give me an opportunity to kill literally everything, I'll jump on it. You've made up your mind on this. I can't change your mind. My brother insists on harvesting the little sisters in Bioshock, and I cannot understand that decision whatsoever. But it's like, I'm not going to change his mind. He's not going to change mine. So whatever. It's okay. I think part of it helps with the dev makes. Yeah. I can't really care. It has no depth. Like that. It doesn't. Like, Roger. Yeah, his name's Roger. I've said that before. But Roger like always harvests the little sisters in Bioshock, and like, here's the thing about Bioshock. There's a exactly. There's no fucking point in harvesting the little sisters. There's not, like, I would understand if like, dude, if I programmed Bioshock, you want to know what I would have done? I would have made it so that there is no benefit to saving little sisters. You save little sisters, you get half the atom. You do not get gifts from Dr. Tenenbaum. She just thanks you, and that's it. Because in the game, if you spare the little sister, if you harvest the little sisters, you get like a lot of atom up front. But if you spare the little sisters, if you save them, you'll get about half the atom immediately, and then later on, once you save enough little sisters, one of the main characters is going to leave you a present, which has like twice the atom that you'd normally get by harvesting little sisters, and rare guns, rare plasmids, like special power. No, rare, are they called plasmids? Yeah, the plasmids. Rare plasmids, like exclusive plasmids. Like, it makes the game so much easier to be a good person, and like I feel like that doesn't really make sense. Like, there's no reason to be bad, and so that it doesn't make being good like feel rewarding. It's just like, oh, this is the thing I should be doing, right? Like, if you were to take the game and you were to make it so that saving the little sisters gives you nothing but the feeling of like, I did a good thing, and like and in this like shitty world of Rapture, where like you're getting impaled on big daddy drills and like shot to death by splicers, like it would really test, are you committed to this moral system of, I'm going to save these like innocent little girls instead of harvesting them to make the game easier for me, to make surviving easier for me. Like, that would have made it so much more, opinion. But it's like, whatever. Haven't even played Bioshock, and harvesting little sister sounds fucked up. Roger like takes pride in it. I don't understand. I just using only the wrench, and I had to only the wrench. Well, duh. Hello, Kara. I did spare little sisters because to me it was more ethical. Like, see, even you, who has admitted that they don't really care about like video game characters and morality doesn't matter. Like, even you decide that like spare. I'm not like roasting you, okay? Like, don't worry, I respect your opinion. But it's like, even someone who doesn't really care about morality decides to spare the little sister. But my brother, who's like an all-around, who's like a great guy, who's like really nice in real life and everything, is just awesome, he goes out of his way to harvest every single little sister. And it's like, why do you do this? Like, I don't understand. She's gonna delete my game saves. She's coming for you. 99999 damage. It's like, I don't get it. Like, why, Roger? Please tell me. What else was I gonna say? He did try to get me to the dark side, basically, like, because in Bloodborne, there's this one boss that I was having tons of trouble with. Like, I could not beat him for the life of me. And outside the boss arena, there is an innocent. There's like a bloodied corpse that's still alive, and it's like banging on the wall for like freedom. And this corpse thing respawns every time you die, and every time you kill it, it gives you 5 blood vials, which are like potions. They heal you. So Roger was basically saying like, you know, you could, if you're having so much trouble with this boss, why don't you just kill this why don't you just kill this guy and get 5 blood vials? But no, I refused. I would not submit. Hello, Metaton. I am the kind of guy to play Hotline. I mean, I'm the kind of I love Hotline Miami, the first one. It makes me fucking rage and want to throw my computer at a wall, but I like the game a lot. It is, as I said, after playing One Shot and receiving its message, it did feel kind of weird just senselessly slaughtering like hundreds of people, but like, I don't know, man. Where do you draw the line? That's the question, you know? Are you talking about a certain horse? That fucking horse. And, my guiding moonlight. You were by my side. Fuck you. Go away. Die. Hotline Miami is a lot of fun. MYT. Met Yeeton. But, yeah. The way I killed the horse in Bloodborne was really underwhelming, because like Roger took the controller because I was losing a lot. He's like, hey, can I try? I haven't played this game in a while. So he tried it a couple times, and he summoned like an NPC to help him, and he got the guy, he and the NPC got the boss to like 1/4 health maybe, and he's like, oh shit, I'm about to win, here, take the controller. And I was like, I tried to get myself like intentionally killed so I could like beat the boss legit, but then by the time I was like running in, the NPC had already killed him for me. So I didn't even really kill him. My brother and the NPC killed him, and I just moved on to the next boss. Have you tried the fight? Oh my fucking god, fuck that guy. Fuck the first Vicar. I can't even get like 1/8 of his health. Oh my god, I hate him. I beat Super Meat Boy 4. I have not yet played Super Meat Boy. I really need to. It looks like a really good game. I love Binding of Isaac, so I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't play it. So yeah, I'd kill the prisoner, but in the case of Fallout, I would not do the minute. What's the minute end quest? Oh, Minute Man quest. I killed the prisoner in Hotline Miami, but then I got yelled at by the chat because I didn't know you could spare him. Because like, oh, you can't spare that one. You can't spare the hobo. You can't spare the guy in like mission 3, but you can spare that prisoner if you try. We're just not gonna tell you that you can, so then people in the chat can get fucking mad at you about it. Oh, thanks, Metaton. This isn't really a video, though. I played the demo of Super Meat Boy. Color only exists within our minds. Emotions only exist inside our minds. What makes morality any different? Video game lives matter. The way you, I don't know. I've already talked about this as much as I can. Bottom line is, video game characters mean however much you want them to mean. If you see them as a bunch of ones and zeros, that's how you're gonna see them, and no amount of like persuasion or like incredible character development can really change your mind about that. I feel like if you see them as important and like you see them as like something to be treated with respect, then that's how you view it, and it's gonna affect your gameplay and stuff. And if you view them as like real, that's kind of weird. But yeah, that's the message of One Shot, basically. Video games mean as much as you want them to mean. Fictional characters mean as much as you want them to mean. That's just how it is. You treat them how you want to. There's nothing stopping you, really. I have a merc mindset. If something helps me, I'll take the option. If it doesn't, I'll avoid it. That's fair. That's like the logical option. Utilitarian. I hate the word utilitarian. Omega. I fucking hate it. Hate what? Omega Flowey? When are you playing Hotline Miami 2? No idea. I really should soon. I haven't done a game stream in so long. When was the last... I think the last game I streamed might have been Hotline Miami 1, and that was like months ago. I have heard that Hotline Miami 2 is way harder of a game, and it's way more frustrating of a game. So like, ouch. Whoopsie. Like, I already find the original Hotline Miami super frustrating, so that'll be fun. Not at all, but like whatever. You need a different mindset. Oh yeah, the last one was Isaac, playing Binding of Isaac and messing around. I don't really, I wouldn't know if I really count that because I play. It's not like a new game that I'm playing. Like I played Isaac before, obviously. Okay. Have you been on Night Margin's SoundCloud? No, I don't really use SoundCloud much. Why? What's on there? You have to come to terms. Oh, what? What? You have to come to terms giving up completely on no, I refuse. Melee is like the one thing that makes Hotline Miami fun. The difficult game is well designed and it won't be frustrating or tedious. From what I've heard, it's very tedious. Guns to lure enemies with sound is the best tip I can give you. Mega is the final level in Super Meat Boy. Super Mario Brothers and Super Meat Boy have the same initials. I just noticed that. Is that intentional? Have you listened to Happily Ever After? Is that like a one-shot thing or is that just like its own thing? I beat both games A+ in hard mode and I feel no better about myself. I did get all A+ in Hotline Miami on stream. It was fun, I guess. I always feel kind of like bad after I play Hotline Miami for like several hours because like I'd be like, I have not done anything productive today. It's a time killer game. It's a really well designed game and it's visually very pleasing, but it's a time killer game. Like I don't mean that as a bad thing, but like you have emotional games like Undertale and you have time killer games like Hotline Miami. It's not a bad thing, but it's just what it is to me. Bonus one-shot track. God damn. Why do you have Kirby as a profile picture? Because I love Kirby. He's cool. Beep. Beep boop bop. Pull up bop. Melee is the best option for HO. Oh really? I'm ranked 300 in the world. Holy shit. Are you ever gonna stream? Oh yeah. Why do I download that even? Are you doing the stream because you're bored? I stream late at night because I either can't sleep or because I'm lonely. Like I'm crushingly lonely and I want to talk to somebody. And it's helping. I feel a lot better now. I was feeling pretty shit earlier. Think about Flames at game. Oh come on, man. Super Mario Bros. And Super Meat Boy are the same theory. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. I'm sorry. Hotline Miami story is okay if you actually listen to it. I mean, I know what happens in the story because I looked up the TV Tropes page and there were spoilers on it. There's like this whole Russian coalition thing and like they want to dismantle it because the janitor guys are fucking assholes and like jackets of spoilers. Never mind. Whoopsie. Crippling depression. I have a question about I have no idea how to use Twitch. I never use Twitch. I don't think I've ever actually been tangibly lonely. Damn. That sounds nice. I mean, if I wanted to like, well, it's complicated. I'll talk about it in a second. I'd link you where you download if I could. Just leave it as a comment on one of my videos. It might get flagged for spam, but I can approve it. Just leave a comment somewhere. Maybe on this video. I feel like it has a better understanding of its audience. I mean, if you're gonna be playing Hotline Miami, you're in for a very specific thing, and like, it's designed. It has its niche and it fills it well. So yeah. Are you an introvert? That's kind of a tough question. I like interacting with people I like. Like I'm very energetic and like loud when I'm around my like friends that I really enjoy being around. Like just ask my best friend. Yeah, she'll have a lot of stories about that. But she was the one who saw me fall down in the Denny's in the Denny's parking lot. So, but and I as you can tell I'm very energetic when I'm talking to you guys because I enjoy talking to you guys. But when it comes to people I don't know and when I'm like I really don't like interacting with people I don't know. I guess I wouldn't call myself an introvert, but I am introverted at times. Yeah, I don't know. I mean the definitions of extrovert and introvert are kind of blurry too. Like I don't really know the difference entirely. You're a great YouTuber, thank you. I'm a nihilist too, so I have no idea why I'm not depressed. Well, I mean, you can be a nihilist and not be depressed. Nihilism can open the door to a greater appreciation of life. Like I learned from Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is like really developed my philosophy on life basically because like ever young I would think about like life and like death and shit and all that like really existential shit and it would give me crises all the time. But I'm watching Rick and Morty just lay out the terms like so clearly like Nobody exists on purpose. What was the line? Shit, it's such a good quote, but I forgot it. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. I gotta do it with like the hand motions. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everyone's going to die. Come watch TV. That's the most important part of the quote, but people always leave it out because they want to be edgy. Like, if you just say those three things, the first three things, you're just being an edgy edgelord, pointing out what's obvious. But if you add the "come watch TV" at the end, that completely changes the tone of the message. Like, the the first three things are just nihilistic dogma, like, oh yeah, we're all gonna die, nothing matters because the universe is gonna end, blah blah blah. Like, okay, cool, whatever. But when you add the "come watch TV," it's saying, yes, all this like depressing existential stuff is true. Yes, blah blah, like all this sad stuff that keeps you up at night is true. But you can watch TV and have a good time and enjoy yourself nonetheless. Being nihilistic and like accepting all this like stuff about like life or whatever, like that doesn't mean you can't be happy. I remember there was this one guy in this one server and it was always like, we're all gonna die, nothing matters, and the universe is gonna end, and we don't know, the cosmos do not care about us. We are insignificant specks of dust, and I cannot be happy. Happiness is an illusion. It is not real. They are just chemicals in my brain, and we don't matter, and happiness doesn't matter. It's like, dude, fucking, yeah, that's true, but that doesn't fucking mean you can't be happy, dude. Like, come on. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I get being depressed, but like, nihilism doesn't have to make you depressed. It's just, you acknowledge that you acknowledge like that, like you're gonna die and stuff, but you can be happy, and acknowledging that you're gonna die can make you appreciate life more even. Like, there's that whole cliche thing, like that without death, life has no meaning. Like, what would you do if you didn't have the pressure that you're gonna die one day? Like, what would be the motivation to get anything done without like that time limit, basically? So there's my spiel again. That's something I also feel very strongly about. You can be nihilistic and not be like Rick and Morty does what it's called optimistic nihilism, I'm pretty sure, according to this one video I watched. So I think that's it's a good philosophy. Okay, I gotta like scroll through these thingies. There are those with bloodlust who the game mocks, and there are those who listen who the game rewards. Are you talking about Hotline Miami? This was a while ago, sorry. I used to get very lonely and I now haven't experienced in a while. I have a playlist specifically designed for myself that keeps me from being too lonely. Like, I'll just open it up and there are going to be like YouTubers like Etika, The Batesy, Markiplier. YouTubers that just make me feel really welcomed and like really comfortable, and like I'll just watch those and I'll feel a lot better. But I think streaming is a better alternative when I can do it, because I can actually talk to people. Like, that completely eliminates the loneliness aspect. Put that in kind of creepy comments, so just ignore that, please. You make great music. One more room. Thank you. I think I'm happy with the amount of subs I have. It would be cool if I got more, but it's like I don't really need more. I'm borderline schizophrenic, but for the most part I'm normal. Are you joking, or like are you actually schizophrenic? I'm curious. Nihilistic stereotype. Reality. Nothing left matters. Hey, LMAO! My primary mental issues are I'm a nymphomaniac. I have the mental fixation part, at least. So that explains the Sylveon thing and the traps. Just be fucking happy, man. Have you seen In a Nutshell? I have not, but I did see the thumbnail of like a different optimistic nihilism video, which is where that phrase. Life is a can of peaches and I've got a big spoon. I listen to your music and play games that make me range. Something about the piano calls me. Thank you. I'm glad I can do that for you. Does nihilism consist of psychopathy? I don't know. As far as I know, nihilism is the belief that nothing matters and stuff, and like, you know, what I was talking about earlier, like the thing that like, oh, we're all gonna die, and like, you know, our achievements will crumble to dust as the universe comes to a screeching halt. Like, yeah, I mean, it's true, but like, whatever, whatever, man. What does Ceto do? What does that mean? I like salt shakers. Thank you for that. Thank you for the insight. Schizophrenic thing is real. Oh, really? I didn't know that. One of my friends on the SCP Wiki, which is the community I was in a while ago, had a schizotypal personality disorder. They were such a good writer. Oh my god, they were so good. Oh my fucking god. Outside of fucking Douglas Adams, I've never seen someone do imagery better than them. Their name is Soulless Singularity, if you're interested. If anyone here reads SCPs. But holy shit, their work was so good. I think they're still active on there. I don't know. I haven't talked to them in a while, which kind of makes me sad. There are a lot of internet friends that I haven't talked to in a while. I'm bad at keeping up, like, relationships. Whoops. It got real there for a second. If I did feel lonely, I'd play Subnautica to make it even worse. I don't know anything about Subnautica besides the fact that it's underwater and Markiplier played it for a while. I don't fucking know. I'm tired. Schizophrenia is like this. It's a mental disorder. It's like a mental illness. Is it better to say illness or disorder? I'm not sure. But like it's characterized by like I don't know, just look it up. You'll get a better definition there than from how old are you? I'm 16. It used to be a secret, but people figured it out. I also have a Twitch that makes me look batshit in public, like a tick or whatever you call them. I made a god awful comic that I still have the pages of SCP. Cool. I was in the SCP around 2012, 2013. I was into the SCP Wiki for several years, maybe 2. But then I had a falling out with the community. I'm pretty okay with the community now after some time has passed, but I don't go on there much. That's a chapter of my life that I've closed, basically. And I grew from it, and I moved on. That's just how it is, I guess. Yeah. As I was saying earlier, I'm really bad at maintaining, like, relationships. I'm not good at, like, initiating contact. When I was a kid, my best friends were these 2 kids who lived next, like, a couple doors down, and they still go to the same school as me. Well, the older brother still goes to the same school as me, rides the same bus because we're in the same neighborhood, but we never talk. We haven't said a word to each other in years, I'm pretty sure, and I just don't know why. We just stopped hanging out at one point, and it really fucking sucked. This got like really sad really quick. I don't know. Does anyone else have this problem? Like, I have this awful problem with like initiating conversation with someone. Like, even just typing out the text message "hey" to someone who you haven't talked to for like a couple days, or like maybe a week. I just find that like so intimidating. Like, I just cannot do it because like I'll be afraid that like I'll stop talking to them for like a week or so because like I don't know what to talk to them about, or I'm busy, or like they're busy, and then after that I'm gonna find it like hard to initiate conversation after the initial pause, and then I find it difficult to, and then as the days go by, it gets harder and harder and harder until eventually like months pass and we haven't even said a word to each other when we used to talk every day. Like that's happened so many times, and it's just I hate it. I really hate it. I do not like. I still talk to Give me the pussy, boss. I have an idea for a book in which an 11-year-old kid accidentally... Oh my god. That is dark. Same. Is Ria saying same to like what I was talking about with like the texting thing? I still talk to one person from my middle school. I'm friends with one person from my middle school. I'm best friends with someone I met in high school sophomore year. That one person I was talking about earlier. During his dream, he meets the embodiment of subconscious together must traverse through the depths of his own mind in order to prevent total insanity. That sounds pretty drastic for an 11-year-old kid. Wow. I'm really nervous about texting. Days turn into months. It's terrifying when you try to contact an old friend. Yeah. There's a friend who I haven't talked to in like several months. There are several friends I haven't talked to in several months. One of my friends from the SCP Wiki I haven't talked to in several months. I still have their number. I could ring him up right now, but I don't want to. And there's another friend from the SCP Wiki who I was emailing for a while, but then I haven't emailed her in like a year maybe. And there was this one commenter on here. Has anyone here been around long enough? I don't think any of you guys have been here around long enough to remember Tatashi Saya. And people in the chat, let me know. Do you remember Tatashi Saya at all? If you were there when she was here. Face reveals. I did accidentally do face reveals in my streams before. I unlisted those videos. I'm the kind of person who can spark something up with a lot of people. I am not that. Unless we're already established friends, you have to contact me. Like, I'm not going to talk to a stranger. Like, I'm not going to talk to someone I don't know. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to initiate the conversation. You talk to me, please. Like, you seek me out, I'll talk to you. But I'm not going to talk to you unless you talk to me. Like, social interaction's hard. Talking over the internet's easier, much easier. I know much more about how to type and talk and stuff. But, like, real life conversation, that's hard shit. I don't like it. Already suffered from depression. It's sad because that's pretty true for today's generation. Kids these days are getting more depressed sooner and sooner. There was like a 12-year-old in the server I was in who was so fucking like depressed all the time. It was just sad to see. Like, you're 12, man. You shouldn't have to you shouldn't have to deal with that. I've tried to die 3 times, but that's in the past. I really hope you're past that because that sounds awful. You're okay, right? You got me worried. If someone doesn't respond, I worry I've spoken wrong and messed up due to my... Yeah. 9 close friends, probably 15 people or so I'd call acquaintances. My definition of friend is like... A friend is someone you can be yourself around. You don't have to censor yourself around them. You don't have to be someone you're not around them. That's the only criteria I have to consider someone a friend. And even then, with that very loose definition, I only have a couple friends, if that, in real life. I might only have like 1 or 2 real friends in real life. But on the internet, I have tons of friends because like it's way easier for me to be like real on the internet, like to be myself on the internet because I don't have to worry about like getting judged and shit. That's nice. I have tons of friends on the internet. Like maybe I don't know the number. But I really only have like 1 or 2 real friends in real life, and one of them is my best friend, and one of my brother bugs me for ages. Yeah, I guess the best you can do is just interact more and hope you learn. But like, I don't know, just good luck, man. I think I get more hung up when people sending people online messages and talking about IRL. I mean, I get hung up on both, but generally I'm better at talking on the internet. I have AIDS. Ouch. AIDS. Somersault jump. It's pretty lucky. I found 9 people who I don't have to censor myself around. Damn, that's a big number. I have 4 friends in real life, and I'm kind of the guy who everyone knows. People at my school kind of know me as that kid who's smart but kind of like quiet and weird. But like whatever. People sometimes like say like Andy in the hallway. People I don't really know that well, just to be like cool. Like, hey, I know that kid who does good in school. But it's just like, please don't bug me. They don't know oh jeez. The 4 friends don't know? Like they ought to know that. Like that is important. I've known since kindergarten. Yeah, my best friend I only met in sophomore year, but I've grown closer to her than I really have to anyone who's not my brother in like the span of 2 years. And that's really impressive. People know me as the kid who always Yeah, I'm the guy who loses all like 20 of his pencils in the first 5 days and then borrows pencils and never gives them back and probably is on everybody's shit list for it. Everyone in chat liked the vid. Thank you. I think 2 more people have liked it after that. I have a public face, but when I'm in private, I am a completely different person. I mean, that's true for like everyone, isn't it? That's one of the focuses of persona, isn't it? Like you have the mask that you wear on others, and then you have your real self. The question is, how much of a mask do you put on for certain people? Like for some people, like my best friend, there's barely a mask. Like I can just be myself for like 99% of the time. Around one of my other friends, I have to wear a mask like completely. I'm like a different person around them because it's the only way I can like really talk to them. I say friend, they're not really my friend, they're just someone I talk to. Acquaintance. I have 6 friends, but hi ATC Border Collie. I have 6 friends, but only with one of them can I be completely free of embarrassment. Yeah, people know me as a loud nerdy fangirl. Eek. I met the one person who I consider my best friend over the internet. Funny thing is that she was through YouTube. Since I really have told her, I still have never told anyone else. The internet can be a great place to meet people, dude. It's a fucked up place a lot of the time, but it's a great place to meet people who have similar interests and stuff. Have you had a friend who only hangs out with you because they feel bad for you? I don't think so. I really hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. And now I'm getting like paranoid. I mean, I know my best friend doesn't, because like like that. She wouldn't do that, but like, yeah, I don't think anyone else does that, as far as I know. All of my close friends know any more than that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's to be expected. A self-aware joke on my name and picture aren't on it. How big yo dick? Confidential information. I don't have a funny punchline to that. Just I don't want to talk about it. I moved school because one of my best friends. Oh my, I'm sorry, dude. I mean, hopefully the new school, like being in a new environment, like helps like distance yourself from that. I consider myself kind of lucky because I've never had to deal with anyone. I've never had to personally deal with death. Like I've never even had a pet die. None of my friends or family have died. No one I know has ever died. And I'm still really, I don't know how I'd react to, like, you know, Socks is old. He's like 10 or 11 years old. He doesn't move much. Like, he has trouble seeing. And sometimes I wonder, like, we'll come home from school and I'll see him just lying there motionless, and I'll be like, is this it? Like, is he dead? And then he'll snore really loudly and I'll laugh in, like, relief. But like I just sometimes think to myself, like, how am I gonna react to death? Because it's gonna happen someday, right? Like, you can't just get through your life without anyone around you ever dying. And I've never had to deal with it, and I really don't know how I'd ever deal with it. So like, that's something to look forward to, I guess. But I've really got this stream is so dark. Ooh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean for this to get so dark. That's like my worst nightmare. Your best nightmare. 200 inches. Oh yeah, definitely. Let me just whip it out right now. Honestly, I know a lot of people who died. I'm sorry, dude. 3 of my grandparents have died, but they were terrible people, man. Okay, good. Grandmother, good person. Thumbs up. Oh God or oh good. My mom left, my dad died, and lived with my brother. I have a pretty weird life, yeah, evidently. Music is my only muse. Yeah, I mean, thank fucking God that music exists, dude. Dude, music is like... Music gives meaning to life. Without music, there would be fucking no point in living, honestly. Like, music is the... This is my opinion, but music is the purest art form. Music is the most expressive art form. Music is the most amazing art form. Music is the most transcendental art form. Music gives life meaning. Music is what sets humanity... Music is humanity's greatest achievement. Music is incredible. Music is beautiful. Music is what... Without music, what you would just I would fucking die. Like, what's the point of life without music, dude? How can you survive without music? It's impossible. Music is the color of life, fucking dude. Like, you can't have life without music. That's just my stance on things. Like that. Yeah, I love music. It's important to me a lot. That's why I love piano. Hell yeah, dude. Do you play piano? I don't know. My PS was seriously depressing. I traced most of my social nervousness back to it. What's PS? What does PS stand for? I don't know what it stands for. When a teacher tells you to take out your earbuds, it should be considered a war crime. Like, dude, I have one fucking earbud in. I can fucking hear you, you piece of shit. What if I need to fucking listen to music to focus on a test, dude? You can't tell me I can't do that. What if I suffer academically because of that, dude? My quiet music playlist, I need to listen to that when I'm taking physics tests. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking fail. Primary school, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Do you guys want me to talk about something less sad? Because, like, I'm worried that I'm making you guys sad. Like, it feels nice to talk about this kind of stuff. Like, it feels nice to have a hashtag real talk with you guys. But if you guys are being brought down by it, I'll switch subjects. I'd be dead if music never exists, but I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Strange, I only got interested in music about a year ago. It is kind of funny, because, like, some people just aren't into music, and I just don't understand that. Like, maybe it's because I was raised in a musical family, and I was brought into piano at a very early age, but, like... The concept of not being into music, same with the concept of not being into video games. Like, how can you not be into video games? Like, how can you not at least appreciate video games as an art form? Like Roger Ebert, video games are not art. Like, can you just fucking, like, shut the fuck up, please? Like, no, you're just wrong. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Like, I don't like saying that opinions are wrong, but that's fucking wrong. Video games can be art. They can be art. If you say otherwise, you're a fucking contrarian or just someone who's out of date entirely. Like, fuck you. No, go deeper. Daddy, deeper. School is supposed to prepare me for life, but it teaches me subject that will give me a middle class job. Ugh, school. Let's rant about school, how about? Let's rant about everything. This is the Andy Rants About Stuff stream, how about? I can compartmentalize the sadness because I'm playing Diablo 2 with this in the background. Am I helping you focus on the game? I want to cry in this stream. I really... If it's making you want to cry, then I really want to... I really should move on. Do you want me to move on? Like, honestly. I'm really out of it, so if I say anything weird or some fucking shit like that, I'm sorry. It's okay, dude. This is the no judgment zone. I play bass. Okay, that's a cool instrument. Concept. Hold on. The concept of you not being in... You not be in... Therefore, I would not be dead. So I say to talk about the TV. It just troubles me, but talking helps. Okay, good. I mean... You guys determine what to talk about. I'm not going to talk about something you guys don't want me to talk about. This is a stream for both you and you, both me and you guys to like enjoy ourselves. This is what this is for. This is the hashtag real talk. Guitar Hero 3, nice. I mean, I was introduced because of my family, but like that's its own thing. People that don't like video games, you don't know much about them. Yeah, like I don't know much about sports, but like. That's because I don't know much about them, and I don't take the effort to know much about them. That's my fault. I know there are people out there who probably think that it's ludicrous that I don't like sports or don't have an appreciation for sports, but like, I don't know. It's my fault. It's not sports. It's not the fault of sports that I'm not into them. I'm sure if I try to get into sports, I would love them, but I love wrestling. I love professional wrestling. I love WWE. But like soccer and football, like I'm not into them. If I want, but that's not the fault of sports being boring. That's just the fault of me not putting in the effort. I'm not gonna blame people who like sports. This has nothing to do with it. Just talking about someone's supposed to beg my mom to getting a bunny. Jesus Christ, this is a dark stream. This is my fucking life, man. School doesn't teach you dudes. If school wanted to teach you how to live, it would teach you how to like do job interviews and like how to do your taxes and like how to fucking talk to people. Like, you know, that would be a nice class. Social interaction. So video games are art. If someone can waste money and time to watch TV all day, why not on a game? Rant about games. Video games are fucking art. Video games are so unique as an art form because they directly involve you, the player, in the game. What, you're gonna, what, like, choose your own adventure books? Like, I'm not ragging on choose your own adventure books, but are you really gonna say that a choose your own adventure book about Undertale is gonna be as impactful as actually choosing whether to spare or kill every single monster? Or, you know, One Shot would be as impactful if it was a book and you didn't get to choose. Oh, that's a spoiler. Anyway, like, would Undertale be as impactful if it was a movie and you couldn't determine what happened? If it was a book and you couldn't determine what happened? Would what's another good example of a video game being art? Like, Undertale is a classic example for me, but like, what other art form directly involves you as the player in the story? Like, you can't directly influence the story of a book unless it's a choose your own adventure book. You can't directly influence the course of a movie, but you are responsible for what happens in a video game. You are entirely responsible for everything that happens in a video game, and that's so unique, and that it's such a powerful thing for an art form to do. And if you say video games are not art, you're a fucking moron, and I hate you. Okay, I need to take a breather. Start a new stream and we can watch videos. I cannot stream on my Chromebook. I'm sorry. I would if I could, dude. I don't think I'd be the same person with video games. Like, honestly, I would not be the same person with video games. Video games taught me so much. So let's talk games again. Okay. I have a finances class that teaches us taxes and stuff. I took macroeconomics, AP macro. That was a nice class. It was helpful, but I forgot everything already, so whatever. I personally don't like sports that much. Like, it's personal preference. Like, I'm not dissing sports as an entertainment form, and even as an art form. People will argue that sports is an art form, and it's up in the air for me. But I'm sure if I did more research, I would agree. But like, I don't know enough about sports to really care about it, so that's my fault. Into video games, my dad's into Xbox and Nintendo. My mother's into PlayStation, Nintendo, and also PC games. Wow, my parents don't know anything about video games. Movies are stuff I can't get interested in. They're too short to put a good story into and have good characters at the same time. At least from what I've watched. Last movie I've enjoyed was I wanna watch Baby Driver so bad, dude. Charles turning into Frisk. I wanna watch Baby Driver so bad, but I'm not 18. Movies are good. They can be good. Depends on how good the movie maker is, dude. What if there was an individual Undertale movie for each route? But then it would still lose the impact because you're not choosing what happens. You need to be in control of the story for the actions to matter. Still found it a bit lacking. What's your favorite movie, Border Collie? I want to know. Rant about how school is horrible and doesn't prepare you for life in the slightest, but that's like sad. It is. That's true though. School education system, at least in America, is pretty shit. I hate it. Yeah. College, writing essays for college? No thanks. I don't want to do that. Please. You can influence the story if you're the one writing it, but yeah. But like, if you're not a content creator, you just want to enjoy video games, you can still influence the thing and be totally immersed in it. I think it's awesome. My friend loves FPS games and he won't give one a chance because they think it'll be boring. Stupid. No, there's no guns. Whatever. I shouldn't be making fun of him, but like, nah, that's stupid. Second person books. Saying video games aren't art is like saying books and movies aren't art. Yeah, it's like even more egregious than saying that because like video games are so unique as an art form. Any Undertale movie in general is a bad idea because they would never get it right. We were talking, my friends and I, Roger and his friends and I were talking about like who would be the good director to direct like a movie of an anime, like because we were talking about how the Death Note anime was fucking awful, like terrible garbage, and we were saying like what would be a good anime movie directed by a director that would fit it, and we were saying stuff like Martin Scorsese doing like Cowboy Bebop, or like what else is there, Quentin Tarantino doing no I don't think we mentioned Quentin Tarantino, James Gunn, the guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy, doing like Space Dandy. What else is there? I don't remember, but yeah, we had some good suggestions. My dad is a computer IT guy, so he's all, oh nice. The Way They Destroyed Aragon. Ugh. Ugh. I never watched the Aragon movies, but I did read the books a little bit. I didn't really get that far in the books though. Borderlands 2, Bioshock, Diablo 2, which is why I'm obsessed with them. Makes sense. A lot of my video game taste, I think, might have been influenced by Roger. But he won't give Undertale a try, even because I've bugged him enough about it, and he just refuses to listen, so it's like, whatever. It's fine. Heard the education system is even worse in Russia. I wouldn't be surprised. Here's My Last Statement on Life is Strange. It's a horrible game, but if it were a movie, I would give it 3 star. 3 star out of 5 or 3 star out of 10? Let's see. Emoji Movie's fucking art. Cry laughing emoji. From what I've heard, the schools are really poorly kept. They don't change the study. The teachers are don't give a shit. Russia has a lot of problems with a lot of things, as unfortunate as it is. Favorite movie was probably Back to the Future. Good charm, good story, good characters, and truly they have more time for everything. Is Back to the Future on my movies to watch list? I don't know. It should be. Yeah, are we supposed to call that burning tire about to roll into a school for the blind of a movie? Wait, what? What are you talking? Call that burning tire about to roll into a school for the blind of a movie piece of art. Oh, this is like, oh, you're saying like burning tire about to roll into a school for the blind. Like you're like comparing the movie to that. Well, which movie are you talking about? That's what I'm wondering. Aragon? There's probably one more, but I don't remember everything that was said. My brother subtly changes opinions on Undertale by making him listen. I played like orchestral arrangements of like Megalo Strike Back and Battle Against a True Hero, and I played like Undertale the track, and I played so much stuff, and he just won't listen, dude. I've spoiled enough of the game for him that he just doesn't care anymore. He knows I love it. He knows he knows it's important to me, but he just doesn't want to do it. It's his choice. I'm not gonna force him. If subjects in school are so important, then why do teachers feel the need to reward us with good grades? Fucking grades. I'm Asian and I'm conditioned to get A pluses, and when I don't get A pluses, I feel inadequate about myself. But I hate that I feel inadequate about myself because grades don't fucking mean shit, except for a way to make you out and let colleges judge you at a glance. But even then, my brother says that your GPA doesn't really matter in your college application because your essays are more important. So why am I even stressing out? Because fuck grades. Grades are fucking shit. Fuck American education system. You can tell I have a lot to say about this, can't you? Rant about how you improve school. Yeah, I'm Asian. That's why my last name is Xiao. Rant about how you improve school. Make it interesting. That's easier said than done, of course, but like that's a hard question because I don't really have good ideas, but like teach stuff that's important, like life skills, and like social things and like how to manage in day-to-day life so you don't feel so scared, because I feel so scared going into college, because like how am I going to manage when I'm not prepared for it at all? Like no one prepared me for this except Roger, because he's a nice guy and he's been to college and he knows what he's talking about. Like who are you, if you don't have a cool older brother, then who are you supposed to talk to about this stuff? Like this system sucks. I would dislike the idea of grades unless I wasn't ranked 10 in my class. I'm like top 1 to 5 percentile, but I hate it. Because my parents are like, why aren't you in the top 1 percentile? Because I'm Asian, and it sucks. I'm into Asian. Like, do you want to fuck me, dude? Actually, I tried to subtly get the people I ruined Hamilton for into it by playing a song, but I played Dear Theodosia. Ooh, boy, that doesn't take his personal stuff. What do you mean? What do you mean personal? If you don't want me to pry, then I won't pry. I'm leaving it alone if you want me to. Vsauce is interesting. I don't watch for good grades. See, because he talks about interesting stuff. Like my U.S. history teacher, my A-push teacher last year, he made the course interesting. He just described stuff in such an interesting way, and he was such a funny guy that like I was concerned about the grades, of course, but I did all the work ahead of time and I studied for the quizzes just because I liked him. I wanted to make him happy by doing well in his course, and he just actually made U.S. history interesting. Like, why can't we have more teachers like that? Like, he was just such a cool, real guy, and he made the class so much fun. Char is dead. Make that bitch feel determined. Determination. I missed most of your school rant because I was typing. It was just me whining about grades and GPA. Currently at a technical high school, I'm going to a 2-year technical college, and I already have half the certifications I need, so I think I'll be fine. Well, I'm going to be going to a traditional 4-year college, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Please help me, God. I'm the oldest of my family, and I'm setting the example for my siblings, and I'm like, fuck. Dude, I feel sorry for older brothers, because like being a younger brother is like, at least for me, there is no downside to being a younger brother. I get to reap the benefits of having an amazing human being as my mentor, and the guy who passes down all his morals and beliefs about the world. And I also get the benefit of annoying the shit out of him and not fearing any repercussions, because that's what younger brothers are supposed to do. Meanwhile, Roger has to do the hard work of setting the example and being a good person for me, and he has to put up with my shit. Being a younger brother rocks, dude. The easiest way to improve school is to have the teachers be able to interact with the students they're interested and look forward to learning. I don't want to talk about sorry. Fuck, I'm saying fuck too often. You don't have to talk about it, dude. If it's personal, then just keep it to yourself. Like, that's what personal means. I shouldn't have even asked. Fuck. Why the fuck? Older brothers are usually terrible. I speak from my own actions. I'm a terrible bro. I mean, do your brothers call you a terrible bro? Because like my brother is like an amazing human being. He's the best human being in my life. Not ashamed to say that. I'm an only child, and the only benefit is I get my own room. I get my own room. Roger has his own room. I have my own room. Like, I used to sleep in the same room as my brother when I was a kid, but besides that, like, I've had my own room for most of my life. Being the oldest sucks. I'm sorry, man. I just get to torment when I was a kid, when I was like 9 or 10, I was the most fucking annoying piece of shit ever. Roger could tell you horror stories about how awful I was. I'm better now, I hope. Man, it's almost 2. But I'm really having fun with the stream. It's nice to talk about some like, it's nice to have a hashtag real talk. I think I'm going to rename this hashtag real talk and just upload it to my channel. The hashtag real talk. Let me take a breather. Anyway, they don't have to say it now. Honestly, they probably think it too, but they're scared too. Is Maxwell too overused of a name for my book? Maxwell is the name of the main character in Scribblenauts. I don't know. I don't know anyone in real life named Maxwell. Just call him whatever you want, dude. I'm gonna toot my own horn, but I'm gonna try to stream HL2 right now. Okay. If anyone's interested, go ahead and join Moose Juice's stream. I'm not gonna end my stream because I do want to keep talking, but like if you want to jump ship, then go ahead. Don't feel free to self-promote as long as you're an active participant in the stream and you don't just pop in and be like, check out my Roblox unboxing videos, leave a like and subscribe. Like if you're a regular user and you want to advertise a video you made or you want to advertise a stream, just feel free to, dude. This is I might as well let you because you guys have done a lot for me, so like it's all cool. I'm gonna listen to you. Wait, so are you going to stream or not? You get to get into trouble from parents about things your siblings do. Oh, Roger had to do that a lot. I cried over something he said that wasn't even me, and I just misinterpreted it. And then my mom came down on him like a fucking like lightning bolt, and yeah, I was a shitty little brother for like half my life, but I think I'm good now. I just want them to make the same mistakes I did and ignore to say it. Wait. The bad guy don't starve his name, Maxwell. I'll end up being very critical and backseat a lot of it. He said HL2, not HM2. I think it's Half-Life 2. So I really like smaller channel streams. There aren't a lot of people commenting on the person. Yeah. I really don't like streams. Like I don't want to watch like, I don't know, Markiplier stream Undertale. I didn't watch a Markiplier stream Undertale because like there's so many people talking. It's like, why? It's like it doesn't really feel, it just feels like you're watching a YouTube video in real time. Like it's just, there's no user interaction. Attica's stream is kind of different because like you can donate to chat and have him read your messages, and there's like a lot of user interaction in that way. Is he still streaming? I think he might have stopped, but Attica's cool. He's cool. Wasn't gonna happen to me, huh? Well, you're lucky. I know Half-Life 2 inside out too, so destroys the purpose of the chat function when it's moving at 10 million miles an hour and you can never even focus on what's happening. Like, what's the point, man? What's the point? There's no point in acting all surprised about it. Oh, this is the second stream in a row where I'm streaming in my underwear, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. These streams feel more grounded, like a call or something. That's a nice way to put it. Like I'm in a Discord call with you guys. Hey Andy. Hello Narwhal. Fuck. I was doing a homework earlier. First thing I hear, what, the underwear thing? That's how I feel about Twitch. It's like shouting in a vacuum. That's why I don't know. Something about the atmosphere of Twitch just isn't like, I don't like it at all. It's just Eliza streaming Undertale on Twitch is like the first time I've used Twitch in like so long. The layout too, I just don't like. I'm gonna get a cup of water and clear my head. I almost said babe. Hold on, babe. To see a babe. Oh, baby. Oh, give it to me. I really should get a glass of water. I'm getting like lightheaded from talking so much. Oh my lord, autocorrect. Autocorrect. Fuck autocorrect. Narwhal says stop. What? Stop what? I didn't do anything. I'm being framed. Can I change the name of the stream? You're in your underwear. Yeah? What about it? I just realized making sexual noises. Oh yeah, I want to do about a punk. I just realized I've been doing this whole stream without pointing my camera at the chat, so people who are reading this after the fact, who are watching this stream after the fact, are going to have a lot of trouble telling what's going on, so maybe I'm just going to start doing that now. Not going to be pointing it at Glaceon and Kirby, like, lying next to each other, even though it's cute. It's kind of funny how the stream started with you talking about masturbation, and you eventually started talking about existentialism and how the school system is awful. Yep. We talked about some real talk today, guys. Some hashtag real talk. Okay, still here, Chara. Hello. When I stretch, my head gets all fuzzy. I pass out. Woo! Dude, you want to hear how it sounds when I stretch? Hold on, I'm gonna start stretching. Yeah, that's how it sounds when I stretch. And like I was stretching in a call with my friend, and they were like, "Are you fucking dying? Like, what's happening?" There was a ProZD tweet which was like, if you heard me stretching, you would think a man is getting tortured to death. Like, that. Did the stream just crash after I? No, it didn't. Okay, good. That would have been a bad way to end the stream. Okay. I make growling noises when I stretch, and people ask if I'm doing okay. No matter how much I stretch, I always still feel tension in my body. Like, oof, ouch, my bones. Hello, like. Whenever recently, for some reason, like the past few weeks that I've been playing piano, I have to do this with my fingers. Let me see if I can do it. No, I can't really do it when I'm holding the phone. Like I have to bend my hand back and stuff and be like that, and like I don't know. I just have to stretch my fingers out of individually, and I always do stretches just randomly, and just I could go for a good massage. Like, I really could go for a good massage. I think it'd do wonders for me. I give my dad massages by like punching him in the back a lot. I like anal butt sex men. 22,000 enlarged man dick. Same. Well said. It's been crashing throughout the entire thing. Sorry, man. My connection's bad, and I can't move to a room with a better connection, or else my parents will wake up, and that'll be bad. You don't want my parents to get mad at me in the middle of a stream and have me end it, would you? Have you heard of a channel named Shy Siesta? No, I have not. Let's look it up right now, in fact. Click. Shy Siesta. I've recently been trying to learn to play violin recently, so I can play some songs. Nice. I hope it goes well. Learning an instrument is a good time. One time my friend had me pop a bone in his back by jumping on him. Whoa. We were like 7 at the time. No, damn. What are you saying no to? Who watches Man Boy Man? Shy Sings Disbelief, Shy Siesta. Who is this? Please massage me, Andy. Unless you want me to the back and like stomp on your back and like elbow you in the back, I don't think you want me to massage you. What is this? Okay, so it's like a lyric arrangement thing. Okay. Man Boy Man. The intro to Through the Fire and Dude, I'm not gonna like actually hurt someone. That other people actually hurt me. That's the kinky thing. Like, I'm not the one who hit it doing the thing, dude. Kinky. Your parents jumping. Yeah. That would be a bad thing indeed. Trying to play the intro to Through the Fire and Flames with you. Okay, apparently this is IHG's other channel, because it says literally right here, where does it say it? Where's the related channel section? Fuck this new YouTube layout, honestly. I don't know if I've said that before. Oh my god, this is just so fucking awful. Yeah, my other channel, if you care, I hit everything. Oop. Guitarist's wife is a happy man, or dead. What if he's fucking gay, dude? What if you never fucking know? How dare you fucking play those strings, baby? Oh yeah, give it to me. Oh, you play those strings, baby. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm an awful person. He's not. He's fine. I admit defeat. I've looked into it. Oh, okay. There's a way to revert to old YouTube. I think I read that somewhere, but I don't know where. How to do it. Your Chromebook is freaking slow. Yeah, it's a Chromebook from school. What do you expect, man? Not sure if you can change it now. Why does YouTube have updates if it's fine the way it is? I know, right? Like, it's just... Ugh. Vomit. Settings. Alright. Click your account picture and revert to old YouTube at the bottom of the tab that opens, okay? We're doing like YouTube maintenance. It's pretty gay. Who's pretty gay? Restore old YouTube. Oh, thank God. Thank you, Dracost. Dude, the new YouTube makes it so you cannot, you know, with playlists, you can add these little, like, comments to each track, right? Right? We're sorry to see you go. Please tell us why. Because it's harder to use. Don't like the new design. You can't pick more than one? Don't like the new design. Fine. So, please revert. So, okay. Oh my God. Oh, yes. Thank you. I miss the old YouTube layout. Although the fucking gross, ugly, new icon is still there, but, like, you can't win them all, I guess. Okay, so, hold on a sec. So you see these little comments I added to each of the tracks, right? right here, they don't show up in new YouTube. Why? What's the point of getting rid of them? What is the fucking point? They never did anything wrong. They're just little things you can add if you want, and they just get rid of them. You can't see them anymore in new YouTube. Like, why? What's the point? What the fuck? What are you thinking? YouTube, fix your fucking copyright instead of removing features that people like, that people, not many people use, but people who do like, who do use like. Like, what the fuck are you fucking doing, you morons? I want to make my profile picture of Nico carrying some wheatins. It's not a cookie, but I can just say he's gathering wheat. Dude, Nico making cookies is like the cutest thing ever. Why would you do this to me? I'm hugging my pillow. Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna scream. That's so cute. Someone draw this, please. Nico baking cookies. Dude, that is the cutest funny thing. I researched my jokes. Why don't you take this chance to watch me We Think We Know You by Bo Burnham? The audio quality is gonna be shit, dude. This is like an hour after the Twitch question. Yeah, I remember the Twitch question. Trademark. The Twitch question. Have you heard the Twitch question? Okay. Oh, speaking of Nico, I really need to show you guys something. Something incredible. Like, this is fun. Oh, I guess if I'm gonna show you the guys this, I'm gonna have to watch the Bo Burnham thing, because like there's no reason for me not to. Because my excuse for not watching it right now is like, oh, the audio quality is gonna be bad, but like that's. If I'm gonna be showing you guys this video, there's no reason for me not to watch the Bo Burnham thing. So let me just go to my favorites playlist real quick, because I only just heard this video today and I immediately added it to my favorites playlist. I never played One Shot, but I'll give it please play One Shot. It's such a good game. It deserves more recognition. Fix your fucking internet. Me? Well, I'm sorry. I cannot. My connection's bad, man. Would you rather I just not stream? Pay for Nico to have a. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, you're killing me right now. Is there any way to add playlists that individually going on each one, or adding an entire playlist, like ticking boxes on the side of a list? No. YouTube, the way YouTube manages playlists is fucking awful. You can't move playlists around. You can't move tracks on a playlist around individually. You have to move to top or move to bottom. You can't just click and drag, which is the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, why? It makes organizing my playlist so hard. I just... Are you doing video requests? I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be going. Okay, fuck the stream. Why? What happened? Are you, like, mad at me? I'll pay for your internet. It's not like, I don't know, it's just like I'm far away from this, so like, It wants me to jump through hoops. What do you mean? Jump through hoops? Did I do something wrong? Okay, so if you want to, oh, this is also another video I added to my playlist, favorites playlist today right here. Oh, you're talking about your stream. Okay, I was worried. You got me. Remember that video called Jake Garfield minus Garfield? Yeah, like, Garfield's fucking depressing without Garfield actually being in it, man. Calvin and Hobbes without Calvin or Hobbes in it is also really interesting. Let's see, so, yeah. Yeah, Andy, fuck you in your stream. Okay, thanks, Nawal. Love you, baby. I feel gross saying that. Some really stupid, obscure YouTube videos I can link. I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be showing videos, because it is 2 a.m. and I am kind of tired. But, okay, so this is the video I wanted to show you guys. Just bask in the glory of this fucking video. WWE one-shot mashup. That was so loud. Mom, Dad, please don't kill me. I'm sorry. But, like, holy shit, what are the fucking odds? What are the odds that someone has the same exact tastes as me? What are the odds that someone likes WWE, likes One Shot, and has the editing skills to create an actually really good mashup? Like, listen to this. This is an incredible mashup. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you think this is a meme. It's a good ass piece of music. And the visuals are just, oh my god, they are so cool. Like, holy shit, this is so good. It's by Mark G, by the way. This gets me hype. Like, honestly, I'm ready to fucking kick some ass to this song. Very bad connection. I'm gonna watch the whole thing when I'm not in very bad connection, because this is not does not start to be lagged. This is a fucking masterpiece. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. This is incredible. Remember that time when Jacob the Quiz Guy streamed himself making boiled eggs? I remember that. I really like those kinds of streams where you're just doing everyday things. It makes you feel a lot more connected with the YouTuber, in my opinion. Remember when Jacob actually uploaded? Well, he's working on his game and shit. This is Andy's... Dude, if the guy who made the mashup is my doppelganger, that means I learned how to edit, and I learned how to edit well. That can't be me. It's not me. He's better than me. Please have good connection so I can show you guys this amazing video. I just remember something I want to tell you. At some point during the off stream, someone said something about a game called about Omori, and he didn't know what it was. Hold on. Omori. I've heard the name Omocat before. Where have I heard the game Omocat from? Omori. It's a surreal RPG maker game. Okay, that niche is kind of pretty filled already, but this does look pretty cool. Jake is making it. Yeah, check out his Twitter if you're interested. It's called Spirit First. This looks kind of cool. Oh, it's not very bad connection anymore. Hell yes, I want to show you guys this so bad. Please, just... Everyone, please just go to this guy's channel. He does some amazing stuff. Like, just... I want to hear how this sounds, actually. On stream. So... This guy's channel, he does some amazing stuff. Like, just... I want to hear how this sounds, actually. On stream. This is, like, surreal. It's gonna be an infinite loop if I let it keep going. Oh, you gotta go? What? Oh, bye, Chara. Look up traps. I could just look up Felix Argyle, dude. Okay, so please just bask in this fucking thing's glory. I love this so much. Like, oh my god. When I saw this, I like screamed. Like, oh my, like this made my day, honestly. I feel like this is kind of unfair to the creator of the video, because like I'm kind of stealing their views, but like, oh, I just want this to be more well known, because like, oh my god, it's incredible. And then I'll skip to the end of the video because it repeats. This also makes me miss One Shot because it's such a good game. This is really well edited. That is so well edited, like holy shit, that is incredible. But like, that mashup is one of the best mashups I've ever heard, honestly. Like, not even for the meme. Like, that is amazing. Play it one day. I'll buy it for you if I have to, Narwhal. I swear to fucking God, I'll buy it if I have to. Do you watch Mama Max? I don't think I've heard of them. Have you heard Comics? I have seen them in my recommendations. I didn't know they made one-shot remixes. I knew they made Undertale remixes. Not personally into WWE, but I can see why other people like it. WWE is a lot of fun. It's like watching a soap opera, but like with a lot of punching and shit, and like a bunch of super kicks and flips and suplexes and throwing chairs at people. I like it. It's great. Winter's One is going to be one half a sequel, but you know, it probably wouldn't be good and would ruin the original. Yeah. So Undertale basically. Who's Mama Max? Is he like a creepypasta guy? It seems like it. What are the other... Shao only likes it because Biss sweaty... Well, you got me there. Rip. If you're doing video because you do Johnny videos pop up, I feel like getting nightmares. I don't want to look up, like, Spider-Man and Elsa getting pregnant. Bo Burnham now. I do have it loaded up, so if you want to see what my other tabs are, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing like bad. There's WhatsApp. I use the computer. I use the desktop version of WhatsApp sometimes. It's convenient. Wiley Plus. It's this shitty thing It's this shitty website we use for school. Twitter. Eliza playing One Shot. Eliza playing Undertale. This stream. My Google Drive. Some homework. Hold on. Where's my mouse? Some homework. Undertale track analysis, which I'm still writing. I haven't made any progress. Common app essays. Fuck this app. Fuck this tab. I want to close it. I just know. She Kills Monsters play review. I'm reviewing a school play for my school newspaper. They allow you to add Night Margarine. Wait, what? It would be called 1-2. They allow you to add extensions. I think so. I've already added 2, buddy, and they haven't killed me yet, so it's like whatever. The story I'm writing for my fiction contest, this school's fiction contest in October, I've already started writing it. There's a 15-page word limit. There's a 15-page limit on the story, and it's the only limit there is. Sophomore year, I won 2nd place. This last year, junior year, I won 3rd place. I'm gunning for 1st place, but I don't think I'm going to win it. In joke from another stream I watched, Night Margarine. Hear about the school that spied on the students? I'm covering up the webcam right now. Then I don't want my teachers to see me in my underwear. And then I'll help you out with what? I don't remember. What are you gonna help me out with? I don't get the joke. I forgot what I was talking about already. All I have for writing contests is some patriotic. Literally the only thing that some good things. Oh, okay. The only limit there is morally against political party, against capitalism. I have found a kindred soul. Anyway. So you can write about anything in the fiction contest, and I'm at as long as it's under 15 pages, anything goes. As long as it's you don't swear, you can't say the F word in a fiction contest story. You're gonna get disqualified, I think, or you're just gonna be contacted by the editors and be like, "We really like your story, but please change the word." There was this one poem that I loved so much by this one student, but it got rejected because it had the word dick in it. But he needed to have the word dick in it, otherwise it wouldn't have worked. But because it was a poem about comedians and how they saw. This might interest you, comment, because you seem to really like Bo Burnham. There was a student-submitted poem called The Running Joke, and it was about comedians and, the sacrifices they make for the sake of others and to make other people happy. And, it was saying, I don't remember exactly, the lines, but it was talking about, a rundown apartment. It was describing, a rundown apartment filled with cockroaches and cigarette butts and, in New York and shit. And, the comedian just rehearsing to themselves in front of a mirror and, trying to come up with new material. And, the reason they said the word dick was, thinking of new things to say. But wait, how about a dick joke or something? And all, the struggles and, how many fucking comedians are depressed? Because, it's a hard profession, dude. But anyway, what I was saying is fiction contest, 15 pages or less. That's it. No swears. Last year I wrote a story about a guy fighting an eldritch abomination. Sophomore year I wrote a story about a woman time traveling into her own past to try to fix her life, but she fucking fails at it because she procrastinates on even fixing her own life, and it's just an infinite cycle of shit. And then freshman year I wrote a story about robots and the existential crises they go through because they're robots. Watch Art is Dead by Bo Burnham. Oh my fucking lord. I have seen that appear in my recommended a lot. I wrote a purposely cringy gay Casper the Ghost fan fiction. Okay? Who are you shipping Casper with? Kind of insecure about the state I live in, though. I try to be it doesn't really matter. State? State in Illinois? Johnny, yes, Papa. No idea where the idea came from. Not about its beliefs, but mostly the stereotypes. I love the shit out of Art is Dead. If you want to check out my fiction contest entry real quick, you can't send links in YouTube chat. Besides, I'm already about to watch this, We Think We Know You thing, right? Right here. The finale of what? Are you sure I should be watching the finale before I watch the rest of what? Because I do remember watching Right Brain, Left Brain, in Right Brain, Left Brain in my messing around stream, and I liked that one. It was pretty cool. You live in Illinois. Yeah, Illinois is an interesting state. I mean, Chicago is like pretty. I've been to Chicago. It's cool to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there because it seems kind of dangerous. Not as dangerous as like Detroit maybe, but like Illinois seems fine. Illinois is an amazing album. Hello, Rebel. Are you watching Bo? People think you're funny. How do we get those people's money? Hold on. I shipped Casper with a semi-fictional character named Amistad, who is based on a person in real life who. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. People think you're funny. How do we get those people's money? I think you don't have to have any context to enjoy. Okay, fine. I said it wasn't? Maybe I misheard with you. What? Oh, it's not Illinois, huh? Did I say it was Illinois on accident? That's weird. Well, yeah, if you go too hard, you'll like probably get drained of your essence. Okay, let's clickety click.
That's the end of the show. I probably should have ended it on a sort of higher note there. But yeah, that's the end of what? I hope you liked it.
It's evidently not the end of what, because there's still 6 minutes, you dumbo.
Oh my god. How are you? I haven't seen you since like freshman year. Oh my god. You were so like skinny and weird back then. But now you're anyway, you should totally come to this party I'm having tonight with a bunch of my college friends. It's gonna be off the chain hook.
Hello, Onslaught is cool. Hold on a second, I gotta like focus on this video. I'm a reaction channel now, did you know?
Oh good, you can play some songs for us or something. I've been telling everybody how good of friends we were back in the day. I know we never talked.
Hashtag relatable, man. Turn it up. I can hear it just fine. You've already heard this. Why do you need to hear it again? I left a minute ago. I'm watching a Bo Burnham video. I'm writing a book on Wattpad. What about? I'm interested. He said, yeah, I noticed people on my streams. Hello, Onslaught is cool. I'll say it again. Everyone who's here, I hear. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing.
Or hung out ever, but, I know we never talked or hung out ever.
Ouch. Yeah, hashtag relatable.
But,
I'm famous. Wow, okay. Thanks.
I think that's what made our friendship so special.
Okay, that's fair. Why am I awake? Same question here.
You know?
Oof, ouch, my bones.
Anyway, text me, okay? Bye.
Mr. Burnham, how you doing? Good? Good. I'm an agent from out in Los Angeles. Really?
I can't detect person. The way I develop character, I just write. I just write and write and write. Like, the way I've developed my characters recently, like, I have like a basic outline of what happens, of what the character is going to be like, and then I just write. Sometimes I'll have a little exercise where I'm like, okay, this character is in this situation. I just got to write them in this situation, how they'd react. It just comes naturally to me after having written characters a lot. Group of 5 finding a boat. There's 5 people in the stream right now. Did they find a boat? Excuse me.
Dig your stuff, man. It's out there. You know, I totally get it. And the best part about it, man, you got all these young fans, and which is great because young people, they're very passionate. They're very reliable consumers. But what you got to do in order to take your career to the next level, you got to cater more heavily to them. All right, we've done studies. Young people do not respond to this, introspective material or these challenges or the form. Young people want jokes they can relate to. Okay, so write a silly song about Facebook. Write some jokes about Twitter or sugary cereal.
You can see the disgust in his face.
Relate to them. Also you got to reestablish your presence on the internet, buddy. All right, it's not important whether the material's good or not. What's important is that you keep the Bo Burnham brand alive and well. You get it? Cool. We'll discuss more later. I know it's a lot. My number is 310-555.
Is that a real number?
What up, dude? What's up? How are you, man? You've changed, bro. You've changed.
This kind of ties into my thing about like
My
friends
roommate's friend said he knew you in high school.
that I was talking about
Became
earlier.
a real asshole once all this comedy stuff started happening. What is it, man?
Oh, hi Firelight, by the way.
Think you're better than us just because you're tall? Whoa, congrats, man. You're tall. Wow, it's incredible. Whoa, you want a trophy for being tall? We should just give trophies to tall things, and every tree and building will have a trophy. Does that make sense? Yo, why are you acting all quiet and weird right now? Yo, I know why you are. It's because you're an arrogant prick. That's why, an arrogant fucking prick. I once heard that you actually act quiet because you're shy and introverted in real life, and that people shouldn't expect you to act the same way off stage as you do on stage. Yeah, that makes no sense. Anyway, you want to buy some weed?
Bo, oh my god. Bo, oh my god. Bo. 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 Bo.
Make a remix. He could like make a remix out of that.
Mr. Burnham.
Bo. Oh my god.
Mr. Burnham.
Bo.
Is he actually?
Bo. Oh my god.
Mr. Burnham.
Bo.
Nice.
Bo. Oh my god.
Mr. Burnham.
Bo. Oh my god.
Mr.
Nice.
Bo. Oh my god.
He thinks how I think.
Mr.
Bo. Oh my god.
Mr.
Bo. Oh my god.
Oh shit, I muted it. Nice. Oh, got him.
Mr. Burnham. Mr. Burnham. Hey!
What the hell?
Hey!
You're not gonna hit the girl? That's sexist.
Mr.
Bo.
We think you've changed, bro. We know best.
You suck.
We think you've changed, bro. We know best.
You suck.
We think we know
You.
Ooh,
We know
You.
We think we know
You.
We think
this is
we
getting
know.
good.
You.
We think we know
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 You.
ooh, he's gonna make a song. Let's go.
We think we know We think we know
You.
We think we know We think we know We think we know
Sing.
We know We think we know We think we know
I like his air piano, air keyboard.
We think we know We think we know We think we know We think we know We think we know
I'll catch up on chat once I'm done with this video.
Mr.
Bo. Oh my god. Bo. Oh my god. Bo. Oh my god.
He's got stage presence.
Mr. Burnham.
Nice. I'd have to watch all of what though to really get the full. I mean that was kind of like as if I watched the ending of True Pacifist without actually seeing the whole of Undertale. Like it's really good, but I feel like I didn't get the full impact. So I'm gonna have to check that out on my own time probably. I have to. I really gotta catch up on chat. I missed a whole lot of shit. Okay. Shao is gonna die from over masturbation. Whoopsie doopsie. I think the kid. What the fuck? I'm pretty far back actually. What the heck is going on? Okay, so. I don't know if I said people mood boards help with characters. Just make a page of different pictures, things. Oh, I don't do that. I mean, mostly as I said, my strategy for writing characters is just wing it and hope it goes well, and usually it does. I've gotten better at making characters from playing. Yeah, same. Ever since I started playing that Dungeons and Dragons variant called Voids and Gods, I've been doing a lot better with characters, I think. Hello, Fire Smite. I said that already, but hello, welcome. It's nice to see you're back, having been subscribed for a year. Who wants to be a character? I don't know. Why not? Problem is, I can't find personality with the characters, so... I mean, the way I do it, I guess, is just, like... I mean, just... If you're having trouble making, like, nuanced characters, then I guess just be... I guess just base it off of really simple, like, gimmicks at first. You can branch out to more advanced stuff later, but, like, you can write simple characters at first to get a hang of it, I guess. Huge inspiration in the game Hexion, so I don't have to work from scratch. Those characters are comedy relief. Yeah, the Voids and Gods isn't too serious, but, I mean, it can be when it needs to be. I mean, the sun in Voids and Gods, there's a solar system there's a galaxy called Estru, and the sun within the solar system is alive. It's called Solstera. It has arms that can span the width of the entire solar system, and it's currently containing a planet-sized snake inside of it that will devour the sun from the inside out and basically cause the end of days. And the sun, for whatever reason, views the snake as its child and like will protect it with its life, even though it's literally fucking eating her. So yeah, that's kind of serious, but the rest of it isn't that serious. I don't think about a game that you'll play 4D. Like, you can only see 3D in a 3-dimensional being. You like, how would that work? Like, I'm trying to visualize that. You can't really visualize a 4D thing as a 3D being, can you? When you see this, let's discuss religion. What is there even to discuss that hasn't been discussed already, man? I've ranted about stuff already today. I don't even have anything to rant about with religion. Like, there's what can I even say? Except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. There's no need to pray. It's okay. You're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demi-guy. Agnostics, I don't think humans are advanced enough to determine if God exists or not. End of religious discussion for me. There was a really good SCP article where it's like, it was basically, I wouldn't really call it an alien, but it was a life form from an entirely different dimension. Like, just completely different dimension, like, different plane of understanding, different realm of understanding, where they'd gotten so advanced that, like, they've been able to, like, cross dimensions and realities and everything, and that's how it ended up in our dimension. And it somehow ended up in the body of, like, a raspberry or something. That was weird. But basically, the being was talking about how one of their kind had found God while on vacation. They'd been flying through, quote unquote, the mesh, and they bumped into like a glitch in reality, and they'd found God. And it was huddling in like this broken section of reality because it was scared of them, and it fought off like the members of this alien civilization for a while. But then they figured out through research how to cause it pain, and it was over from there. They absorbed God's power, and they used it to like learn how to do like the dimensional travel thing and shit. The way I'm describing it kind of sounds cheesy, but like it's a super good article. SCP-2682 if you want to read it. Thanks, Andy. I'll definitely try that. I mean, I hope it works. I don't know if it will. I'm not that good either. Beating off in a minor, the key, not the felony, from what is one of my favorite comedy moments ever. My favorite piece is Fugue in a Minor. Read your SCP, Andy. It's not that good of an SCP to read. Ethan Coates and Joel Coates tried to read some SCPs in stream, but they were so fucking bored. Like, I guess I can see why some people would find SCPs boring because of the clinical tone and everything, but it's like, whatever. It's time for a story. About what? Andy the Frog? Are you talking about me, or? There is no science, there is no God. There are only the boundaries of our comprehension. You got a thinking emoji. Believe in God, but just not in a specific God. Yeah, that's fair. I watched what? Probably 4 years ago. So, yeah, I need to watch the full thing then. I think it changed me. There's a giant moth in my room. Spooky ooky. I actually also find butterflies really spooky, but like that's whatever. Write something relatable like Facebook. Out the planets for a class instead of writing Uranus or King George. What? It's a Bo Burnham thing. Oh, okay. Some of these pieces like the pants that never run out of change are pretty boring to admit. I'm over the original's okay. I mean, some SCPs are plain, but some SCPs are like, wow. Andy the Frog. I'm honored that Bo Burnham knows me and thinks I'm a frog. Animated? Wow. I don't want to watch an actual animation on stream because I feel like that's definitely taking away from animated. Like, out of all the content creators on YouTube, I think I respect animators the most just because of how much effort they put into their videos. Like, dude, animating is fucking hard. Bo Burnham. Okay, I guess my friend wants to know. Bye, Border Collie. Thank you for joining me.